Hello, hello. Intentional beings. What it do? How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Hope this video finds you in a good space. And if not, hopefully you will be by the end of this video. Oh yeah, I meant to say, like, comment, subscribe. Cost you nothing. But it costs you everything if you're a hater, okay? So, man, President's Day today, fresh off the work easy. It was everything but easy, but thank God I had a place to show up to today and get a little money in today, you know? A little money, man. Get some money, man, because I ain't doing nothing small. Nothing I do is small. I have a lot of value, man, but you are only as valuable as you say, you move, you act, and you define yourself as. So, hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys took care of all the stuff you had to take care of. And if not, it's a whole nother week for you to repeat. That's it. Hope you guys are being kind to yourself, forgiving yourself, and you are adapting to these lessons and being grateful as you learn them, right? So today I want to talk about M.O.P.P I. M.O.P.P I is mismanagement of private parts. M.O.P.P I. M.O.P.P I, right? So M.O.P.P I is mismanagement of private parts, right? And M.O.P.P I, anybody can suffer from M.O.P.P I. And I'll tell you how. M.O.P.P I is pretty much somebody who is pretty much constantly looking for the hoes, right? For gentlemen, we link up with each other like, yo, where the hoes at? Not knowing that we are setting ourselves up for, man, you setting yourself up for failure. Nothing good comes with hoes, I promise you. Like, you know, or for the ladies, mismanagement of your private part. You know, sometimes you're the judgment free. I ain't judging, but listen, it's the truth. It's the world we live in, and sometimes, you know, y'all be having the same energy. You looking for, you know, somebody, you know, who got money. And most men who have money, they don't really value people. They kind of like buy people. You know, use them as a wet wipe, I guess. You know, they could buy you. They could replace you with another person. So, yeah, well, the ladies, I notice you guys are much more relaxing for the gentlemen with the ends, right? Which is cool, because human nature, we already talked about that. People do what's best for them. And the best thing you can do for you is make sure you're the best thing for them while being the best thing for you, all right? Because if you're not good to you, you can't really be good in any value to anybody. So the ladies you guys seek sometimes, not only brothers with money, sometimes you choose hood dudes, right? Because you're not really valuing yourself. You are doing hood-tivities with hood dudes who really ain't gonna go nowhere, right? And then there's a middle-class dude, you might be considering him a square, so you don't really check for him or nothing. But he's usually the good guy that you look over, you overlooked, whatever the case is. So sometimes you guys mismanage. You guys mismanage the kitty, you know? You let anybody who's somebody mess on you, and that eventually takes away from your value, right? Because if you are known to only mess with a certain caliber of men, right, another genre of men won't take you serious, right? Because we like, man, she only like ballers, man, and she probably ran through by all them guys. Next. So it kind of like stunts your growth because you're mismanaging your private part. And for gentlemen, we mismanage our all the time, right? From watching porn, that's mismanagement of your private parts, because whenever you release very, very important fluids that your body need. However, if over a long time, if you're practicing semen retention, or you may not even have any loving, either way, no judgment, because there's a season for everybody. Everybody done been through a dry spell, especially the brothers. As you evolve, you will go through a dry spell because you're figuring yourself out. So on this journey of keeping your semen, sometimes if you have too much, your body will release itself. You'll have like a wet dream or whatever the case is. So that's how your body manages all of that excess fluids or energy, let's say, right? But we often, man, we're addicted to the porn. We're addicted to the fast chicks. We're addicted to chicks, period, man. Anybody who's gonna give us a burn, we're gonna wait our turn, right? That's what I noticed when growing up. We just kind of give the dude who has the most females this kind of like just this value, like he's this player, like he's this bomb person, like he's amazing, right? And you know, it's biased as hell, because when the ladies mismanage their private parts, we call them whores, we call them all types of names, and you know, which it's a double standard. But I'm not here to change the rules. I'm just here to make you aware of them. So in the biased world, ladies and gentlemen, we are not equal, in a sense that if a lady's frivolous with she's giving it to anybody any given time, she don't really have the best reputation. But if a man, right, he's frivolous, he goes around dipping his stick, well, I guess some people call it community dick, right? That's not a good, depends on the man, right? If he's a fuck boy, then he's happy with that. He's like, I got all these hoes, I got all these chicks. Bro, when was the last time you got an STD check? Sis, when was the last time you got an STD check? Right? Who are you though? Like, when you're intertwining with all these different people, different energies, I understand you're getting experience. It's just like any good worker, you got to get on the field so you know what's real. So, but there's a little something through too much experience, man. It's like it's too much experience is a bad. Too much of anything is a bad thing, right? So that's why I always promote that, ladies, if you're gonna mismanage the box, you shouldn't mismanage the box within the town that you live in, right? Because that's when people start talking about you. That's when dudes start claiming they smashed you when they never did, and they have no chance of doing so. And fellas, when you mismanage your penis or your private part, you end up in child support. You end up sleeping with a young lady you weren't supposed to even be sleeping with, but because both priorities is really not best, no one's really intentional about their actions, so you often end up with a baby from a shorty that you didn't want. Now you have to co-parent. Now it was just a moment of lust. Now it's a lifetime of frustration, fights, and you still gotta be there. You gotta be there, brother. And and also I've listened, and with the mismanagement, sometimes the baby's not even yours. Right? And man, it's with mismanagement, god dang it, it's so much things that could, so many things that could come with it, like dudes killing other dudes because the shorty mismanaged it, or girls fighting other girls because the dude mismanaged it, and we had silent contracts that this was my dick, or this was my kitty, or my cat, my pussy, and you're like, she's giving it out, now you over here fighting with the next dude. And what happens is, yeah, you fight with him, or you might kill him, you shoot him, or whatever the case is, because it gets to that level. It gets to that level with men. Some women too, but more often, 9 times out of 10, it's just the gentlemen, the fellas, who we don't know how to take hurt like the ladies do. Like, I give y'all that. Females, you guys are way tougher than us, man. Some of you guys. It depends on the person. Let me be clear, right? Some people don't know how to lose, right? Some people feel as though, like, just because you breached a contract, that you got to get your tires flattened, you got to get your car keyed. It's like, but you accept to deal with, you agree to deal with the person in a sense. And I know people lie, I know people put on masks that they can't really keep playing for a long time. But life is life, and we have to protect ourselves, at all given time. So you can't mismanage your private part, no matter who's mismanaging theirs. Because and another thing too, people, we gotta value ourselves. We got to, like, once I started valuing myself, I couldn't mix and match with anything or anyone. Like, you sitting there with this person, like, I don't really want to intertwine with you or exchange energies or none of that. So, manage your private part, right? You should look for somebody you can, like, okay, if we had a kid, could we build? Okay, and if that's not the case, then I don't want to hump on you. And if I am going to hump on you, it's going to have a hat on, right? Neo. Like, you never see Neo without a hat, the singer, right? Like, and I just, never without a hat. Hat on. Magneto. Magneto it, bro. Sis, unless that man has a hat, he can't play with that cat. Okay? Fellas, forget she's on a pill. You gonna learn something real. You like, what? You gonna usher. Ooh, I hope you don't get the usher. You don't sing the usher, let it burn. Point is, man, anybody who's out here mismanaging their private parts or mismanaging their body, period, right? There's consequences that they don't tell us about. There's reactions to this, man. For every action, there's a reaction. You can't be out here living your life how you want to live it, and there's no consequences. So, this message was brought to you by me, Mr. Sucker Free, Mr. Intentional, your brother in life, and I hope you guys are doing this thing right. And if you're not, man, you can always get it back. You could always change the direction of your life. I did. I had to. You can't always keep being the same victim. You have to learn how to be a victor, right? So it's hard giving up your hoes, right? It's hard learning how to control your urges to slide in something. And as soon as you slide in something, you slide out, you're like, man, this wasn't even worth it. It's like you being on a strict diet, right? Salad all week, right? And then you driving by the fast food joint, you're like, man, I know if I get that burger and fries, man, it's gonna be busting, it's gonna be good, the cheese gonna be going down, ooh, all that, right? And you give in because you had a moment of weakness. Well, not even a moment of weakness, a moment of figuring it out, right? And as you figure you out and you eat that burger, you realize it's not really worth it. It wasn't worth the grease. It wasn't worth the peace. It wasn't worth you betraying you for that moment. So, as you practice valuing yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, hey man, I'm rooting for you. I'm on the same journey. Start managing yourself, your private parts, your loved ones. Gotta be intentional about this, man. Because too many people I know or I see aren't intentional. And they're just like bags, empty bags in the wind. Floating along just to go along. Now, you could do that too. But ask yourself, is that how you want your life to be? All right, guys, let me know what you think about the M.O.P.P I, the mismanagement of private parts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got something, an experience you would like to share, please feel free to share. I am here. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Jay the Realtor. I'm also a realtor in the state of Massachusetts. If I could be of service to you and yours, yeah, why not? Let's make you move. Let's make that move. It's that year. Yeah, let's make that happen, man. Hey, one thing for certain, two things for sure. God loves you. I love you. And I love you because I love myself. And if God woke you up today, he already did everything he had to do for you today. Rest is upon yourself. So be intentional, baby. Go get that, whatever it may be. And live your life sucker free. Peace.